Brock Smith. I'm going to be talking to you guys about my technical communications course proposal today. Technical communications is a skill that is necessary for engineers and scientists, such as ourselves, to communicate their ideas and research to other people in their companies. This is very important because a lot of the people in companies are responsible for things other than research and ideas, such as marketing, accounting. Even your boss probably won't have the same educational background as you. So to be able to convey your calculations and ideas to those people is very important. The problem with today's technical communication courses is too many students feel that it's unimportant and that they're just here to get a grade so they can graduate. It's easier for students to relate their engineering, science courses to the real world and what they want to do after school than it is to relate a course like technical communication to their careers after school. I'm going to talk about how this proposal will change that, and it will also help students with resumes, which is the most important part of getting a job. So, the purpose of this course, again, is to keep students interested in the course. I feel that too many students don't think that this will apply once they get out of school. They're just doing this to get a grade. This course is going to present real-life uses for the materials that we're learning in this class. Different types of communication that you'll have to use in the workplace. Pretty much there will be an example of everything that we've learned in this class and an example of when you would have to use it in the workplace. And then the other purpose of this course is to instruct students on creating a resume and interviewing skills. I know I personally have never taken any sort of class that teaches anything about creating a resume. It's kind of something that we're just supposed to figure out on our own, I guess, which, I mean, you can do that, but you can also figure out how to make an email on your own. So I feel that a proper resume would be a much better use of our time learning how to do that, as well as interviewing skills. So the materials for this course are going to be students, of course, with an open mind, as well as several company profiles. These are going to be fake companies in a technical field, science, engineering, manufacturing, that sort of thing, that will also have job descriptions that apply to students' desired careers. These companies, or these profiles, can either be completely made up or they can be based off of a real company. It'd be better if it was based off a real company, because then it'd be more realistic for the students, as well as giving them opportunities to research the roles that they will be playing in these companies or when they're interviewing for the companies. The timeline of this particular course is fairly simple. It's going to be very similar to a standard technical communication course with just a few minor differences. In the beginning, students will be creating resumes. They will be instructed on proper resume content as well as formatting. And there's an assignment that I've developed that will help with this. Once they've completed that assignment, students will be applying for jobs at various careers or various companies that they see in their company profiles that they feel are interesting to them. This job interview will be a simple assignment. Each student will get an interview from one of the companies they applied for. This interview isn't meant to be a full-blown job interview. It's meant to give students a taste of what they can be expected of what interviewers are going to be expecting them when they're interviewing for a career. So they'll get a taste of what kind of professional appearance and mannerisms interviewers will be looking for, as well as knowledge on their resumes and the companies they are applying for. After the interview process, each student will be hired to one of their companies, and this will lead into the company communication game, which was my last presentation. This game basically puts students in a group. They haven't necessarily ever met each other even before, which is very much like a real workplace. They'll be pretty much forced to work together, and they'll be given real-life scenarios where their technical communication skills will come in handy and actually help them out. course will also be accompanied by lecture and reading, where basically just like any other course, there will be a textbook, and there's going to be time during each of these different assignments that for lecture and reading of the materials, so that students will know exactly the formatting and what they're looking for. Basically, we want to meet the curriculum of a technical communications class, but spice it up a little bit and add a couple other things like resume building. So, in conclusion, I developed this course to keep students as interested in technical communication, because too many students don't understand exactly what use this will have to them in their future careers. Also to help students design and create a resume and be comfortable updating that resume in the future once they've gained experiences. And also to teach students to effectively convey their ideas, because if you have a great idea and you can't convey it to other people, then it's really kind of useless. That's probably the most major part, is being able to convey the research, calculations, and ideas that you come up with as an engineer or scientist to the people that are there to market these ideas. So, are there any questions?